think imposter syndrome is not for Black people.
Wow. Like, oh my God.
People push that on us to try to make us feel less than, but I think we naturally own rooms and we're used to being in rooms. We're not used to being in their rooms. They push that on us that we're not supposed to be there.
What if it wasn't about whether or not you're equipped to be in that room, and the truth is you don't want to be in that room? Hi, I'm Dr. A, a licensed psychologist and certified clinical trauma professional focused on helping Black women navigate trauma using science-backed strategies and a whole lot of love. Psychological phenomena manifest differently in Black women, and some of us absolutely struggle with imposter syndrome. But let's talk about the internal experience of doubting your abilities. Who taught you that? What's teaching you that? What's in place to ensure you will continue to feel that way? Notice how all of those questions force you to externalize the internal psychological experience. They serve as a reminder that you have an option to believe external narratives that increase doubt, fear, and insecurity, or not. You aren't born thinking you can't do things or negatively comparing yourself to others. That is taught and learned. And anything that is learned can also be unlearned because learning is goal-oriented. So what's your goal? If it's to be in spaces where more people look like you and share your experience, then you must build your confidence in knowing when to leave spaces if they don't meet your criteria. It's not about whether or not you're qualified. It's about if that space is up to your standards. If the goal is to feel more confident in spaces where you're not readily represented, then spend some time reflecting on what you have accomplished. I can't think of a better way to challenge an anxious thought about whether or not you're qualified than by reviewing your qualifications. Beep boo, not on trip. Because imposter syndrome isn't a clinical diagnosis. It's just two words that name an experience. Whether or not those two words resonate with you is irrelevant as long as you know what the goal is. If it ain't meeting your standards, maybe it's not you. It might be that room. Because as far as I know, you have enough for today.